What if you could instantly create a connection with your interviewer? And not just any connection, but one that resonates with them on a professional level and puts you right in the heart of the role you're aiming to get hired for. So you're not just a candidate. In this example, you're a business analyst at YouTube focused in trust and safety. And your interviewer, they're not a stranger. They're just a colleague, they're a collaborator, someone who understands what is needed to be successful in the role. In this video, we'll dive into a hypothetical question tailored for a business analyst position at YouTube. And by the end, you'll not only have a great answer, but a powerful new approach to interviews that can transform how you interview. Let's dive in. As always, we're going to imagine our fake interviewer is Sue, and Sue asks us the following question: what strategies would you suggest for improving efficiency in operations, such as productivity, service level agreements, quality, cost, and timeliness? How would you employ data analytics to generate insights for these improvements? Sue, I want to start off with a few clarifying questions. Should we focus just on the YouTube platform, or would you like me to consider all Google products? I'd also be curious about the scope. Are we thinking about YouTube domestically here in the US or globally? Is there a preferred tool or technology for data analysis? Specifically, do you prefer that I use SQL or Python? And then I'm just wondering, is there an existing framework for abuse prevention that should be leveraged or improved upon in this case? Okay, let's focus in on a few critical concepts. Absolutely, data analysis is key. Policy compliance, always having the user in mind, user experience, operational metrics. We're going to think about our incident response, abuse prevention, actionable insights, and then, of course, collaboration. Let's start off by making a few assumptions. Obviously, let's just assume I'm interviewing for the role at YouTube. So the role is primarily focused in on YouTube and will align with our global legal frameworks pertaining to online content, because I'm sure we have a lot of that information. Experience in SQL and data modeling will be utilized for our in depth analytics alongside tools specific to Google. We'll be collaborating with a host of teams, including ops, eng, legal, PR, product, and program managers, to name a few. And there's a defined focus in on enhancing user experience and internet safety while also respecting free speech. I think we should start by solving for some data analysis and policy compliance. Does that work for you? Okay, if we start with data analysis, let's start by using SQL, data modeling, and various analytical techniques. We'll start by identifying the metrics that truly represent the efficiency and effectiveness of trust and safety operations. We'll design some algorithms that analyze historical data to identify trends in user behavior, content violations, and absolutely our system response time. These insights will not only be used to measure the current performance, but also forecast future trends. Now, we're going to need to collaborate with data science and strategy teams to allow us to continuously refine these algorithms. Also, given the fast paced nature of YouTube, we'll establish real time analytics dashboards that will provide our stakeholders and our users with immediate insights. And then as we flip over to policy compliance, we want to make sure that we're complying with global laws, especially in regards to trust and safety. So we have to develop systems that continuously scan for challenges and changes in global regulations, automatically mapping these to YouTube's policies and Google's overall policies. Then we're going to take this expertise in abuse prevention and regulatory systems, and we'll design adaptive models to ensure that the platform remains compliant with these ever-changing laws. Then, of course, we're going to conduct regular audits just to make sure that we're focusing in on what needs to be focused in on. Then we'll automate it out with reports that will be generated for critical stakeholders, executives, providing a clear picture of our status. Now, the insights derived will enhance the user experience on the platform. And I think that this is a good next step. I'd like to focus a little bit more on user experience and collaboration. Is that a good next step for us? Okay. In regards to user experience, Understanding the user's impact on policies requires a ton of analysis on user interactions and their response time to various content types. We'll design and run analysis that evaluate user engagement, satisfaction, and absolutely any content concerns that they have. This involves creating user segments, running A B tests, and applying ML models to predict user reactions. By linking user experience with trust and safety objectives, we'll develop strategies that align with enhancing both user satisfaction and platform security. We'll utilize visualization techniques to translate these analysis into understandable insights, leading to actionable strategies that actually improve the platform. A comprehensive collaboration with many of the teams that I mentioned before, so including ops, eng, legal, PR, product, program management teams, is critical. We'll form cross-functional teams that work together to build narratives that are based on a data-driven approach. And then we'll establish regular communication challenges and create shared dashboards that basically provide a unified way of looking at these insights and actions. And then our ability to collaborate is just going to be instrumental into shaping these policies and making it safe and continuing to be obviously a very engaging platform. So we can dive a little bit more into user experience, or it may make sense to shift a little bit more to abuse prevention and incident response. Okay, let's focus in on the latter. So, from an abuse prevention standpoint, using our familiarity with abuse prevention systems, we'll develop predictive models that identify potential threats and vulnerabilities. These models will continuously be trained on real-time data, adapting to new forms of abuse or suspicious activities. Now, regular collaboration with legal and eng will ensure that these actions take alignment with YouTube's policies and global regulations. The development and maintenance of these systems will require a robust set of ETLs that operate on varied sources. And then with incident response, we'll basically just design algorithms that detect these incidents and that trigger automatic alerts and initiate predefined response actions. These algorithms will be backed by advanced modeling techniques, adapting to the evolving nature of incidents. By employing real-time monitoring, analytics, and of course AI insights, we'll achieve a highly responsive incident management system. And we're going to perform regular drills and scenario analysis that can be conducted to test and refine these strategies. Regular review meetings with stakeholders will also ensure alignment and continuous improvement in these critical areas. I think that we've given a pretty robust answer. I think we're at a good stopping point. I'm happy to double down in any of these areas, and we haven't really dove into the operational metrics. What should we chat about next? Let's assume that that's a good ending point with Sue, and that's it. And we've just explored some really incredible strategies to take YouTube's trust and safety team to the next level. And let's quickly recap on what we focused in on and why. So, data analysis and policy compliance. By leveraging cutting edge data modeling and embracing global legal frameworks, we're ensuring that YouTube stays ahead of the curve. We're measuring, forecasting, and staying compliant all in real time. When we focus in on user experience and collaboration, we dived into the user interactions, uncovering insights that will shape basically a safer and more engaging platform. And then through collaboration, we're turning complex data into actionable insights. Then lastly, with abuse prevention and incident response, our modeling techniques and predictive algorithms are setting up a real fortress against abuse. We're proactively detecting threats, adapting to new challenges, and responding with precision. These strategies aren't just about numbers and algorithms. They're about making YouTube a place where everyone can express themselves safely by embracing technology, creativity, and collaboration to show the world what is possible. I really hope that this in-depth answer helps. Good luck.